Welcome YouTube viewers, and thank you for your interest in watching my videos. Please sit back and enjoy the show, and this video was brought to you by Yeah Bro Productions.
Yeah, bro.
Today, guys, I'm back with another video review, and today we have Transformers Decepticon G2 Sandstorm. And this is what we get once we take the toy out of packaging. Okay, guys, I just got to shed some light on this figure. I just want to tell you that I have waited over a year for this figure. I originally pre-ordered with GameStop when they came out last year for the pre-orders. And it never showed up.
Are you kidding me?
So I canceled it. So I tried to scramble and order this with Pulse or BBTS or TF Source or the Chosen Prime. No avail. So I went back to GameStop and pre-ordered this earlier this year in about February. And lo and behold, a random day, it shows up on my front porch. So finally, thank you, GameStop. You should have gave it to me last year, but I'll take it now. And I have been excited waiting for this figure. But I also forgot I ordered it because you have so many Seekers modes we have. But for me, this is like one of the best ones. So let's go ahead and check out the accessories and continue with this review. All right, so for the accessories, all we got are these. And there's no need to take them off because we know what the null rays are. They are the guns for the jet mode and also the guns for the shoulders and robot mode. Okay, so I went ahead and brought them in closer to the camera to show off the details on this figure. I know I kind of was disappointed with the accessories, but you know what? The paint job is definitely making up for it. I'm definitely looking at it, and I'm definitely digging the paint that they put on this figure. It is molded in like a beige plastic. And then they also have some tan parts. And just looking at the face right there, it looks incredible. It's very shiny. It's matted black for the face. And for the top of the cone head, it's very shiny, and I'm digging that. I like the way the black and the paint sits on that and reflects the light. I'm digging the red and the like a lighter color beige inside the I don't know, what do you call it? I know it's not a fuselage, but it's the part beside the fuselage. Well, technically, it's above his shoulders. I don't know what you call those parts, so I'm not very good at dissecting a plane, so I don't know the parts of the plane. Anyway, let's continue. Now, looking at the chest-torso region, man, that is beautiful. I don't see any paint bleeds on it. Well, okay, I see one right there on the left thruster in the chest. Other than that, I mean, it looks solid. The arms look good. I don't really see any, plastic wear, like any molding issues. I can't see that. I don't see any chips on it. So, yeah, I mean, this figure looks good, man. Let's look at the lower region and see if we find anything there. Looking at the lower leg region, it continues with that light color beige on the kneecaps, and it definitely has the red in there. I see, some spots where it's not perfectly painted with the red, but I'm okay with that. That's just minor. That's hand painted. I'm definitely digging the color scheme with the black, the beige, and the brown. And this is basically the same thing as you would see as if you had Ramjet from the Amazon exclusive 2-pack. So, and this is the G2 version of Sandstorm, which is basically a recolor of Ramjet.
The Decepticons.
All right, so for articulation, it's the same as all the other Seekers, but I'm going to show it off because I haven't reviewed a Seeker. So this will be my first, and then going on forward, we'll skip some of these parts. So we got the arm to go all the way up this high. It has a 90-degree, actually more than 90-degree bend, as you can see. The wrist cannot swivel or hinge. It doesn't even go in. So actually, well, it does come up a little bit. I'm sorry, I lied. The shoulder does a full 360, as you can see. It may hinder some parts in the back. He has a leg skirt piece right there that can make the leg go up this high. It can go out that far. It can go back that far. The knee can bend a little more than 90. So I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to show it a little bit more than 90. So that's pretty good for a jet. Does it have a waist swivel? No, it does not. It definitely has foot pivot, so you can get some more dynamic poses. And the head is on a ball joint, so it can look up about that high. It really can't look low because it doesn't have much room for the neck. So either way, like I said, this is a seeker mold. We have tons of these and they work well.
Listen up, turkeys. Transformation is next. Stay tuned. Now that we have him transformed and into his alt mode, let's go ahead and take a look at his jet mode. Now I like the fact he has painted details on the nose cone of the airplane. Now let's flip him over, look at the little painted details on the chest and the shins and on the knees. That's a nice little touch, but you know, that's mainly for robot mode, so I'm okay with that. So let's turn him back. I like how the cockpit is clear. And as we rotate him around to the back, not much back here, you know, but let's look at them from the top view. Yeah, it's tons of details on the top. I like the paint job on the top. It looks really well and works well with that tan. All right, guys, I went ahead and bought out the Transformer Earthrise Ramjet to compare with G2 Sandstorm, and they look great. They are the same mold, but have different paint jobs, as you can see. They look gorgeous. They both have different nose cone paint jobs also. And just looking at them from the side, I mean, of course, one's molded tan, one's molded white, so that's basically obvious. But in the back, there's no difference. So let's check out the top views and you can see the paint details for each figure. Wait a minute, do y'all hear that? It's time for the Yeah Bro figure rating system.
The first category in the Yeah Bro figure rating review system is the paint job. And the paint job on this figure has been done incredibly well.
Look at that jank.
Though some of the paint details may not be filled all the way in the right appropriate spots, they still added a lot of paint and tampos to this figure and screen printed imaging. So this is great. You know, Hasbro really put a lot of emphasis into the paint job on this. And I just want to show some of this off real fast. Like I said, you got the marking and the teeth on the nose cone. You got the camo right here. You got the camo on the back. I mean, in jet mode, they put a lot of details in this figure to make it different from all the other Seekers and to mimic the actual airplane that we got in real life. And then this does hold its G2 representation, and it looks really, really good.
Look at that jank.
With all this being said, the paint job on this, I gotta give it's a 10.
All right, the next category in the Yeah Bro rating system is the molding and the sculpt. So take a look at the null rate. It's already stressed. I have not touched it. That's how I got it out of packaging, which sucks. Other than that, looking at the bottom, I didn't really have any problems. The legs were nice and tight. Oh, speaking about that, the back feet are pretty cool to open up to make it have a futuristic blasters for thrusters. Yeah, bro. That's pretty cool. Anyway, carry on. It's an overall good figure. The only issue I had was in the arms where it was very tight. With that being said, I have to give this category a 9.6 because of the null rates being stressed.
The last category in the Yeah Bro rating system is the execution and playability. And I don't have to talk much about this. It's pretty cool to get a jet and a desert camo deco, and then for it to be representation of the G2 Sandstorm figure we had back in the 90s. What more can I say? It's getting a 10.
The total from all three categories is a 9.8 and it is a solid figure. With it being a solid figure, this is perfect for your G2 collection. For those G2 fans out there, it is highly recommended, and check it out. You can actually pose it and have it on a flight stand, and it just looks awesome. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. By doing these three actions, it helps support my channel and helps it to grow. Thank you.